Hello everyone, it's Dale here. Welcome to the new video from the recent trade series. In this video I'd like to talk about a trade which I took recently on the British pound, and I like to focus more on order flow and on order flow confirmation and how you can use that in your trading as well. So I'll show you a couple of tricks and I'll show you on a real trade which I took yesterday. So let's check out this chart. First I'll talk about the reasoning behind the trade, and then we'll go through the order flow confirmation and focus more on that. So what you see before you, this is NinjaTrader 8 platform and 30-minute chart of the British pound. Now let me scroll back a bit so I can show you the reasoning behind this trade. The level the trade was based on was almost a month old, but that's fine by me. It was based on this rejection of lower prices and on this volume cluster formed within the rejection. The level was right here where you see that blue line, and if I scroll forward a bit, then you can see how the price reacted to that level in here. First thing I need to mention is that when I took this long, I considered that a risky trade because I was trading against this very strong sell-off, especially this candle, and this was as a reaction to unexpected news regarding tariffs, right? So I was trading against this, and because of that I really wanted to see some kind of confirmation that the big players are jumping in and that this level is actually going to work, right? I didn't want to trade this blindly. So let me show you what occurred on order flow when the price was approaching this long level. So what you see here, that's my order flow workspace, and the blue line which you see on all those windows here, that's the level, right? That's the level that I wanted to trade. First thing I want to talk about is this chart. So let me show you. So as I was saying, this was the support and the price was going towards the support, and when it reached the support I got my first confirmation, and it was a very strong one. If you look here in those two cells, then you can see that there were massive volumes traded both at bid as well as on ask side of the footprint, right? This is bid, this is ask. As you can see, there were massive volumes here. If you compare it, for example, to the volumes which were traded before that, then you can see that they are many times bigger, right? And this is an order flow confirmation setup, which I call the absorption setup. Absorption, right? This is called absorption. When you see this around a strong support or resistance level, in this case we had this support level here, and that absorption took place exactly at that level, then this told me that the big players saw this trading level and that they wanted to trade it as well, right? So they started to jump in here, and what exactly happened here, if you look closer, then you can see those heavy volumes on bid. That means that sellers were selling aggressively, but then we also see heavy volumes on ask, and that means that the buyers were buying everything the sellers had to sell, and that's why the price did not continue to move downwards, because buyers were buying everything the sellers were selling, so the price stopped, and this was the absorption, right? Buyers were absorbing selling pressure. That's why the price stopped in here, and this was the confirmation for me to jump in this trade, right? So that was the first confirmation for entering that trade, a very strong one. Now, the second confirmation was delta. Delta, simply put, is the difference between the strength of aggressive buyers and aggressive sellers. Right after the absorption took place in here in this footprint, the delta, which you can see below each footprint, turned positive. Hugely positive. So in those footprints, buyers were dominating, right? Another confirmation. Now, this is better visible on the cumulative delta. Let me show you. That's this chart right here. And again, the blue line, that's our support level. The chart at the top, this one, that's 1 minute chart. 1 minute chart of the British pound. And the chart below that, this one, that's cumulative delta. That means basically difference between aggressive buyers and aggressive sellers in real time, cumulative, right? Now, what's important here, and let me enlarge it a bit so you can see better, is the divergence between the price and delta. So this was the support, and the price was dropping towards the support. It hit the level and it was dropping some more, couple of pips, and at the same time there was that divergence, because when the price hit the level, cumulative delta started to rise dramatically. If you look just in this period, then this is the divergence between price and cumulative delta. And price likes to follow delta, so if the price hits that support level and delta starts to rise, then it is very likely that the price will follow, like it did in here, right? So that was a very strong confirmation that buyers are jumping in, reacting to that support level, and that they are very likely to reverse the price and that it will go upwards, right? So that was another confirmation for me to enter that long level, and that basically helped to turn this seemingly risky trade into a trade with a high probability of success. So I hope you guys liked the order flow analysis. If you want to learn everything about order flow trading, and if you want to get your hands on my custom-made order flow software, the one which you saw in this video, then head over to my website, which is at traderdale.com, and if you click this button which says trading course and tools, then it will take you to this page. If you scroll down a bit, then in here you can check out my educational and indicator packs. If you are interested in order flow trading, then the order flow pack is the best pick for you. It includes a video course where you'll learn everything from A to Z about order flow trading. It includes my custom-made order flow software and the cumulative delta software. It includes my volume profile software for multiple trading platforms, as well as tech support, which means that we'll install everything for you, so you don't need to worry about the technical stuff. If you want to get all the packs together, then scroll down a bit, and in here you can get all 4 of them in one discounted bundle. Alright, so that's about that. Thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you next time. Until then, happy trading.